Hello! I'm Doodle and welcome to my witchy mods list for Stardew Valley on the PC. Most of the mods I'll be showcasing are from my own witch series, but I'll also be highlighting some from the lovely Emelution and Founding Witch Wickedy, with a few others which I just thought were neat. All of these mods can be found on Nexus, and I'll link them all below, but most require dependency mods, so always check the requirements before downloading. If you enjoy this video, consider giving it a like, and let's get into the mods. At number 10 is Adida's Witchy Scarecrows. Let's start small, with a mod which will do more than you think. Nothing is worse than running out of your witchy home, into your witchy aesthetic farm, and seeing one of these things staring back at you. If you need to have scarecrows dotted all over the place, they might as well fit your theme, and look gorgeous to boot. And these content patcher replacements definitely fit the bill. Whilst I don't have them in my playthrough currently, I wish I did, because they're just too cute. Number 9 is Starry Blue UI. I have used a couple of magic themed interfaces, most notably the Starry Night Sky interface from my livestream series, but this one feels the most witchy to me. It balances a similar style as the Wizard's Letters, with beautiful borders and a lovely contrast of blue and purple. Sure, I might be biased because I love those colours, but if you're looking to try an interface mod, I still think this is a great one to go for. At number 8, we have my favourite farm map. In my series, I use Overgrown Garden Farm, created by the Recolor mod creator, Daisy Nico. I love the size of this farm, and the tiered layout and river adds a lot of interest, while still leaving enough room to be able to place big buildings wherever you want. It is compatible with most Recolor mods, a bonus of having Daisy Nico as the creator, and comes with a decorations or no decorations option for added customization. There are other witchy maps, and as long as you pick a forest map, you're generally good to go. However, this map has a quality and polish to it which makes it the perfect place to start your witchy journey. For number 7, I've picked Seasonal Witchy Gothic Buildings. A lot of people have seen this mod, and not only do I have it in my witch series, but Emelution does too. There is a version of this mod which doesn't include seasonal variants, but I love seeing how the buildings change throughout the year. The mod blends a somewhat gothic architectural style with garden themes, with one of the starter houses looking like a greenhouse. As a little extra, I know that not everybody wants to go down the pastel road, so if you fancy something a bit darker, there's always Adida's Seasonal Gothic Buildings, which is also worth a try. I feel awful that this mod isn't higher on the list, but number 6 is Elle's Cat Replacements. What is a witch without a cat companion? With Elle's Cat Replacements, you can go into the configuration files and choose exactly what your new best friend will look like. Turnip, for example, is the long hair solid colour in black. And you can choose the colour of their collar too, if you'd like them to have one. I talk about this a lot, but paired with the pet interaction mod, you can now go on adventures with your favourite buddy. Just you and your grumpy companion against the world. But what about your horse? Well, at number 5, we have Horse to Broomstick. I don't currently play with this mod, as I've grown too attached to my horse Chia. However, if you're starting a new series, this mod could add a lot of fun to your playthrough. A witch without a flying broomstick is only half a witch. And yes, I accept the self-burn there because it's true. To get this, you build a stable like normal, and once it's built, it'll summon your new fancy broom, ready to zip around in style. Now there's only one thing weirder than a witch without a magic broom. At number 4, we have Witch Hats by 7 Years of Bad Luck. These hats should appear in the Hat Mouse's shop after you've unlocked it, and contain some really pretty options. My favourite is this one, in part because I play a flower witch in this playthrough, but it contains enough options that I can imagine everyone finding something they like. There's nothing more iconic when you think of witches than their oversized hats, and this one is definitely my favourite mod for the job. You've made it to the top 3! Before jumping in, I'd like to go through some honourable mentions, which didn't quite make it to the top 10, but I want to highlight anyway. Whilst I'm going through them, why not like the video? It helps so much, and whilst you're doing that, let me know what theme of mods you'd like me to cover next in the comments below. Farmer to Florist adds tons of new pretty flowers into the game. Perfect for if your witch is a herbal one, like mine. There are many other flower mods, however this one has quite a bit of cross-compatibility with other mods. Always useful to avoid complicating your playthrough. If you thought I would play with a world looking like this, you're sorely mistaken. A wittily named recolor reduces saturation and makes the world look spookier. I usually go for Daisy Nico's earthy recolor, however for a witchy playthrough I think this one has the potential to work even better. And finally, for the bonus mods, we have witchy looks. If the hats mentioned previously are a bit too basic for your tastes, this is a great upgrade to consider. Along with 4 extremely cute hat variations, there's also some shirt and skirt options to play with. Perfect for those of you who love your fashion. With all those out the way, I think we're ready to jump into the top 3 mods for this list. At number 3, we have Witchy Valley. This mod adds cauldrons, potions, and there's an optional extra download for decorations too. I really like the UI for the potions in this one. It's easy to understand and the potions all have unique sprites. The health potion has proven to be very effective. However, some of the potions are very hard to make or are used for odd things, such as this sleeping potion which seems to have no benefits, or this one for combat which is way more expensive than necessary. Despite that, I love that it uses items already available in the vanilla game, like dandelions or minerals which would otherwise have no purpose. And some people like their mods to be really difficult so as to not break the balance of the game. At the very least, it's nice to have the cauldron, but it does get beaten by number 2, Valley Herbalist. Now this is what I consider to be the best witchy potions mod currently available on Nexus. Each potion comes with a new crop or tree, where you have to find who sells the seeds and in what season, grow the new plants, and then put it in a brewing station to create 11 potions. This adds so much content to the game, and it's exciting growing new things without knowing what sort of powers they could give you. I've only recently started playing this in my witch playthrough, but I wish I had it from the start, as it's a mod that takes time and patience. Better yet, the buffs from the potions can stack with food item buffs, so you can really power yourself up without the use of spells. We're at number 1, and I guess I just spoiled it. The top mod in this list is Magic, and it adds an entire spell system into the game. I haven't played this myself in my playthrough. The best place to see it being showcased is over on Evolution's City Witch series, but boy does this add some powerful stuff. It has professions you can choose by leveling up, the same as with fishing or farming, and can be used for anything from teleportation to tree chopping. If you want to unlock spells, you do need to get the wizard to 3 hearts first, but after that you use the analyze spell to learn new ones, with hints available via the radio in the wizard's tower. I didn't want to mess with magic in my series. However, for many people that's where the fun begins, which is why I have it in my top spot for a witchy playthrough. I'm curious though, what's your favourite witchy mod and why? It doesn't have to be from this list, but leave it in the comments section below and let me know why you love it as much as you do. I have more videos like this planned, so if you would like to see more, maybe consider subscribing. Thank you so much to all my lovely members, and to everyone watching, I will see you next time. Bye!